All right, we're back. I'm Jay Weidner. We're talking to Robert Lawlor from across the other side of the earth. All right, Robert, let's get back to it. What's the next thing you wanted to talk about?
So I just wanted to move, I heard mention in the ad of the number 5,125, and I wanted to give it some form, just like we've given these states of transformation are related to the square of 7, 49, and it's very interesting. 49 squared equals 2,401. In other words, we have that vital number with the prime number, 1, which is not a number, that governs the movements of the earth, our breathing, our heartbeat, and the hours in a day. And that, I think, is a very interesting way to establish the time, not only the 7 squared, but the time value of 49. Another way to look at it, because this is how I've learned to think about numbers. Numbers are, we have been so terribly reduced in our thinking because we were trained on an equational logic which only gave numbers the potential of representing quantity. And numbers actually have 7 different layers of representation in time and space and vibration. And once you begin entering into numbers as form, as vibrations, which is tone, and the vibrational impact of words, and their ability to create images are all bound up in the power of certain numbers. But if you take the number 49 and divide it into 50, and this is a geometry too. If you take a triangle, that one side is 7, and the base of that triangle, the height is 7, the base is 49, the hypotenuse of that triangle will be the square root of 50. So, in other words, that it'll be the square of 50, the 7 squared is 49, and 49 squared, which is 279. But anyway, if you now take the base of that triangle and divide it into the square of the hypotenuse, 49 into 50, it is a number with a fraction, a recurring fraction, that is 1.020408 16 32 64. That's the fraction. In other words, 49 into 50 generates the whole series of numbers that outlines all the 1 to 2, which is the number of a musical octave.
Right.
So it's the number that introduces the change of octave, therefore a repeated pattern of 7 at a higher vibrational dimension, all the way up to the number 64 of our genetic code. So
that's quite
I'm
incredible.
just trying to encourage a way of evaluating the powers of numbers that are inherent in the accumulation of years. Now, let us turn just quickly to the number 5250, the Mayan calendar. And I don't know if other people have begun to analyze it in terms of this kind of form energy function. But just on the surface, one has to realize that what you have here is a number 5 in association with its own cube. In other words, you have a number plus that same number cubed. It's 5 and 5 cubed. And I don't know if you have probably not many people have this. I had an opportunity in my life to study system mathematics with Lucy Lee, the stepdaughter, and various as well as alluded. And she said that she showed me the rune papyrus in which there are so many problems based on the various associations a root has with its square, like we are seeing in the 49, and a root has with its cube. And so let's look at this in terms of the extreme fiveness of its nature. But also, if you're talking years, you are always talking about a spread of a duration that falls in between the year and the year after, or the year before the year after.